No. WFXR Sports.
Welcome to Greensboro, where the confetti fell, but it wasn't for the University of Virginia. I'm Dave DeGuzman. It's Duke taking home the ACC tournament title, marking the 22nd in program history. Quite a feat, and it comes after a 59-49 win over the Cavaliers, where Virginia just struggled offensively. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Jon Scheyer trying to guide Duke to the championship in his first season at the helm. Virginia seeking its first ACC title since 2018. They've never done it as a 2 seed, and this had the atmosphere of a big-time contest here in Greensboro. But it was Duke that made their shots early. Kyle Filipowski hitting the long-range 3, putting the Blue Devils up 11-5, and he was just getting started. Toward the end of the first half, off the miss, Filipowski beats Caden Shedrick to the rebound and gets the kiss off the window to give Duke an 11-point lead. Virginia trailing by 7 at the half. After the break, UVA trying to get some life into its offense. Armand Franklin finding Jaden Gardner, who was ready to throw it down, and that kept the Cavs within single digits. Moments later, Isaac McNeely open for 3, and he had 10 points for UVA. Virginia down 38-32 at that point, but Duke's response was massive. Tyrese Proctor, hello from the outside on the wing. That put the momentum back in Duke's favor, and then turning defense into offense. Filipowski with the steal brings it the other way to put an exclamation point on this one. He had 20 points and 10 rebounds on his way to becoming the tournament MVP, as Duke does what they couldn't do last year against Virginia Tech in Brooklyn. Blue Devils win the ACC crown here in Greensboro over UVA, 59-49 the final.
Man, it's just frustrating, and defense kept us in it for most of the game, I thought. To not be able to convert on the other end, and then we made some runs and just couldn't crack it open tonight. So
I knew we weren't going to ever give up. I think they got as much as like a 14 or 15 point lead, but I knew we weren't going to give up, and we just kept fighting and fighting. Like I said, our defense kept us in the game. Shots weren't falling like they had been the past 2 games, but that's going to happen, and when that happens, our defense is what's going to keep us in the game. But I'm really proud with our effort tonight.
Virginia limited to just 33% shooting, going 4 for 17 from beyond the arc. And credit Jon Scheyer, who saw his Blue Devils lead from start to finish as Duke lifts its first ACC tournament title since 2019. Virginia will now try to hit the reset button ahead of the NCAA tournament. The brackets will be revealed on Sunday night. But for now, that will do it here for our coverage of the ACC tournament in Greensboro. Now let's send it over to Jermaine Farrell, who's covering the final day of the VHSL State Championships in Richmond.